hope you're doing well. I am back in Devon after my short but oh so very, very sweet trip to London. It felt so nice to go and do something different, see friends, have a beer, I needed that. But anyway, now I'm back in Devon. I have just received a parcel from F3 Cycling Innovations. So I figured I would have a look inside. Well, I've already looked inside. I'm not going to pretend. I figured I'd show you what's inside. So F3 Innovations make different, really cool, kind of well thought out and well designed cycling bike computer mounts. So the reason I like them is because basically, well, a style and a clean look and being aero is important to me on all of my bikes. You know, I just like things to look well thought out and I like them to be really fit for purpose. So F3's mount ticks all the boxes for me. They do a few different kinds. I've got one on my gravel bike, there's also a phone mount, but the one I've got on my road bike I really like because it's modular. So you can add in an extra bit to put your GoPro underneath, which I really like. Obviously I'm always filming those POV things. You can also put a light under there and it's adjustable in 50 bazillion different ways. Okay, disclaimer, it's not 50 bazillion, but it's adjustable in a ton of different ways, so you can have it out the front, at the top, or flipped back over your stem, which is nice if you've got a bar bag on. So I'm going to put my Garmin on it to show you what it looks like, then let's go for a quick razz and I'll tell you more about it.
I don't know why my eyes water so much when I'm cycling. I was riding the other day with my friend Dan. He looked over and he was like, "Are you all right?" I think he thought I was actually crying. Crying and riding my jump bike. I like my jump bike. I'm still crying. Anyway, I'm going to do my 2 hours steady that I've got planned for today. It's a recovery week, so rather than my normal 4-hour rides, I'm doing 2 hours today. And then I'll tell you more about the mount. Why do I always film when I'm going up a hill? Home, and guess what? Whilst I was out, I've had a parcel delivered, a new bike. Do you want to see the bike? You want to see the bike, don't you? Home sweet home. And time for a coffee. Da, da, da. Yes! It's the new maroon Alcatraz. Woohoo! Happy days! It's my new maroon dirt jump bike. And it just so happens I'm actually going to the track in Cornwall at the weekend with my mates and my daughter. So I'm going to get to ride it. Anyway, I'm just going to get changed and then I'll show you the rest of the cool features of the bike mount. Do stick around because honestly it's really good and I think you're going to like it. Alright, let's get to it. The F3 mount, why I like it and why I think you're going to like it. First and foremost, it's because it's neat and tidy. So I can end up with so much stuff attached to my bars, and when you've got narrow bars like me, 38 centimetres wide, you don't want all this extra sort of gubbins attached to it. So I don't want my lights here and there and then my bar bag and all that sort of thing. Where do you put your hands? With this, I've got my bike computer out the front and then I can attach my GoPro underneath rather than having it around the stem like that. And it makes it look nice and clean and tidy. For all you weight weenies, I mean, who doesn't care about weight? We're cyclists. It weighs only 25 grams, so I mean, it's pretty much negligible. Because you've only really got this extra bit here. You're actually switching out 2 of the original bolts on your 4-bolt stem faceplate and putting in the 2 supplied by F3. So there's very little extra material even going on. It's just mainly this bit, which is a kind of polycarbon composite and some reinforced parts that was made reinforced with steel.
It comes supplied with a different attachment mount for a Garmin or for a Wahoo, so you can switch between the two if you have both. You do have the option to customise this bit in here. I've just got a kind of neutral spacer inside, but you can get red, yellow, green. So if you wanted to go all bling and match it exactly to your bike, you can do that. But the best thing I think about it is how easy it is to customise it. So obviously I've got it down the front here, and the reason I put it there is because I kind of decided that I wanted to put my bike computer in line with the top of my stem, but I didn't actually put it quite in the right place. The good thing is that just with an Allen key, let me pick up the wrong one, I'm sure I will. Oh yeah, see, I knew I would. You can adjust how high or low the mount is in the different bolt positions. Obviously you can mount it up here as well, and as I've said before, you can mount it on the stem, which I'll show you in a minute. But in these two bolt positions, because the arms coming out of it are kinked, depending on where you tighten them, that will adjust the position, the high or low position. The other thing you can do is you can move the whole front section, the whole mount section, forwards and backwards. That way you can make sure that you can access your buttons on the bike computer and just that it looks clean. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off and switch it around to show you the other positions. This isn't even the right Allen key. I picked up the wrong Allen key anyway. It's this one! Before I put this back into the other position that I wanted to show you, worth just having a quick look at it before it goes back in. So as you can see, you've got these long stem bolts with a spacer, and the stem bolts just replace the bolts on the normal bolts on your stem, and then the spacers keep it firm. And here are the rotating arms. Ah, I'm dropping everything. Here are the rotating arms that I was telling you about. Can you see? Okay, so let's swap all this over and you can see what it's like in the other positions. You can use this bridge tool that you can get from F3 to secure the bars of the mount in the correct position so that they're not in any way twisted. You'll get them both completely parallel. So there it is in the top mount position. I don't know, maybe I should have had it at the top all the time. I think it looks better than at the bottom. Not sure. It's not as aero, I don't think. I'll just quickly flip it round and show you how it looks on the stem. I think it looks quite cool like that. You just flip the screws out and put them back in that way, so obviously it's facing backwards. Now I've got the GoPro and light mount underneath here to double up because I usually have it out the front. Obviously you wouldn't want that on here if it was going above your stem, because how are you going to mount your GoPro underneath there? You'll see precisely nothing. So you would tend to take this off and replace it with a regular bottom without the bolt for your GoPro. What do you think? You like it up there? It's a bit high. I think I would probably adjust the arms to move it down a bit lower. So there you go, that's the F3 mount, or one of them anyway. There is more info about this in the description. F3 sponsored this video, so thanks to F3, thanks to you guys for watching. If you've got any questions about this or any of the other stuff you see on my channel, or if you just want to say hi, then please do so. Always nice to hear from you guys. Apart from the people who say weird things, don't be the person that says weird things. Say nice, constructive, helpful, kind things.